Yeah, hello everyone. It's 6 a.m. Japan time on July 8th, 2025. So around 2 a.m. today, the Trump tariff notification was officially announced. At the moment, the Nikkei is sitting around 39350 yen. Before I went to bed last night, it had reached about 39900. So we have dropped 500 or 600 yen since the announcement. US indices have also declined, showing the initial impact of the tariff. That said, the drop was not as dramatic as I expected. Back in April, when the initial list was released, the market took a sharper hit. This time, the news was more or less expected. So the market reaction has stayed with 500 yen range so far. Now, looking at the content of the tariffs, the base rate to Japan is 25%. But for automobiles and steel, there's an additional layer pushing them up to 15%. If you calculate the weight average across Japan's actual export composition, the effective rate comes out to about 13% or 35%. This line with Trump had hinted at earlier. He mentioned Japan might face tariffs around that level. So, for modeling purpose, I think 30% or 35% is the most realistic base case. At the moment, Nikkei EPS is around 2532 yen based on my estimate. 30% or 35% tariff impact could reduce EPS by 12% or 14%, bringing it down to somewhere near 2200 yen. That's a 300 yen drop, pretty significant. We also had wage data come out yesterday. There was just 1%. Salary is not up, even if inflation is over 2%. So concerns about stagflation are definitely real. Domestic demand looks weak, and with tariffs hitting external demand, Japan's economy could be squeezed on both sides. On top of that, there's increasing political momentum around the consumption tax cut, especially among young voters. The ruling LDP cannot ignore it anymore, especially with the rise of the Sanseto, which has been gaining influence in local politics over the past 6 years. Their support is now about 8%, potentially enough to become the top opposition force. That brings us to physical pressure. The 30-year GGB yield has climbed to 2.97%, a noticeable jump from around 2.8% earlier. So we have weak EPS, fragile domestic demand, and rising long-term interest rates. Valuation multiple like PER are likely to be under pressure as a result. Also, on Trump tariff strategy, people often say Trump always checking out, but I don't buy that. I think he had his team following WTO rule very carefully. They published the initial proposal in April, opened 19-day consultation window and negotiation window, and now in July, issuing the official notification. If tariffs go into effect on August 1, it would all be by the book, including under national security justifications. Trump wanting to seems calculated even when he sounds vague in interview. It feels like his legal team has fine-tuned the language. It's not random. It's very strategic. In short, markets might not be pricing in the full EPS hit yet. If earnings are really far to 2200 or 2300 and we apply a PER of 10x or 15x, we need to seriously think about how far the Nikkei could fall from here. Okay, that's it for today. If you like to follow my work and contents, check out my long post contents. See you again tomorrow.